can you tell me, do you work or do you study in Ecuador?
I work. I am a university professor. I teach business in a local university here,
Nice.
and I just been here to improve my English.
Nice, nice. And so you work as a business professor. That's awesome. And can you tell me a little bit about your hometown, Wilmer?
Well, Ecuador is described as a country with different words, I could say.
He said Ecuador is described as a country with different worlds, but the correct term is a diverse country. So the sentence would be Ecuador is a diverse country. Repeat after me. Ecuador is a diverse country.
And I live in the highlands, so the mountains, the volcanoes, active volcanoes are part of the landmarks. And the weather here is quite cold, but it's something that people love. So people prefer being a little cold instead of supporting the heat.
He said supporting the heat, but we say tolerating the heat. So the sentence should be instead of tolerating the heat. Repeat after me. Instead of tolerating the heat. Nice, nice. And can you tell me a little bit about your hometown? Like, what is Ecuador known for?
Oh, maybe Ecuador could be associated to the Galapagos Island. A lot
Okay.
of foreigners come to Ecuador just to visit the paradise. It could be an amazing place since you have vegetation, some animals that are just on that site.
So here he said just on that site, but it's actually said only found in that area. So repeat after me. Only found in that area.
It could be one of the best things that foreigners could do here, apart from visiting the Amazon region as well. Here you have exotic animals and food.
Yes, nice. I actually give a lecture about the Galapagos Islands. Seems like an amazing place. So another question is, do you live in an apartment or a house?
I recently got my house, so I still pay into the bank, but I live in a house. It's just for me and my family.
Nice. And what is your favorite part of your house?
I would say the living room, since it's the place that I could relax after working.
Yes, definitely. And so if I were a tourist in your country, uh, what areas or what places should I visit?
It depends on your tastes, I suppose. If you love like being surrounded by the nature, definitely you need to go to the Amazon region. And if you are as a extreme person that practices that kind of sports, like canopying, bungee jumping, but if you prefer the calm of the nature, maybe the highlands, as I said before I live here, could be the best option since you can go camping, hiking, climb the mountains. And if you're passionate of water, you can move to the coast. You
Yeah.
can surf there, it is possible, and obviously you can enjoy delicious seafood.
Nice. That seems really nice. And are you somebody who has a daily routine?
Yeah, I could say yeah. I have not like a baby, but I have a son, and every day I need to prepare breakfast for him. Apart from there, maybe my wife, we got together to our offices. Well, she works in another place, but we share the car. So after that, we start working, and we see each other again. I don't know, at 6 or 7 p.m., depending on the day, and we have dinner together. So we watch like a short time of TV, like movies.
He said we watch like a short time of TV, but it should actually be we watch a bit of TV. So repeat after me. We watch a bit of TV.
And we discuss our days, and that's it. We keep working the next day exactly as the same routine, except in the weekends.
Yes, that's awesome. So what is different about your weekends than your weekdays?
Obviously, you can relax and you can sleep much. So I love weekends since you won't have the responsibility of commuting or arriving early at the office. You just sleep as much as you can, I suppose, and just you can enjoy the time with your family, your loved ones. You can practice on sports. You can do different things.
Yes, definitely. And just a question about technology. You are a university professor. How often do you use technology in your work?
Daily. I
Daily.
say every single day. We're having some equipment here, and obviously, as part of the policies of the university, you need to use the smart board, for example.
Yeah.
You need to prepare your classes based on the use of technology to give some strength to our students to start working with that kind of devices, services. So, something that probably they will use when they are professional.
Yes. So, do you use what apps do you use often on your devices?
For example, just for cooperative assessment, I use Kahoot. That could be one of the best ludic platforms, applications, I said, because I just organize my questionnaires there, and my students are taking the exam, but they are having fun at the same time. So it's not like the pressure of having a paper-based exam and they need to see the straight off the table and just complete it with a blue pen. They
Yes.
are interactive, but they feel that this is a game, not like a real exam.
Wilmer, your dedication to improving your English is truly inspiring. You're already doing something that many people are afraid to do, which is to speak confidently in a second language. This takes a lot of courage and consistency. I wanted to say, keep up the good work. And these are some suggestions I'd like to leave you with in order to improve your English. All the best.